let's go to the super amazing series, which was Mavs and Timberwolves. And I have to make a proclamation right before we start, and this will actually be a good jumping off point. I'm going to say this. LUKA is the best player in the league now.
Oh my God.
What?
No
Dude,
way.
He's the best player in the league.
Just because they reach the finals does not mean LUKA is the best player. Like, that's not how it works. Like, look at LeBron. LeBron has not reached the finals many years, but everybody knows he was the best player.
Well, not recently.
Joker is the best player. Clearly, he's the best player right now.
He was the best player up until the playoffs, and I think LUKA has shown now. Yeah, LUKA. I think LUKA.
If you put LUKA in the Nuggets, they would not make it past the first round.
Well, I think they would make.
That's how bad the Nuggets surrounding supporting cast was. Like, just think about it. If Michael Porter Jr. and Gordon played the way like they played against Timberwolves with the Lakers, do you think they would have beat the Lakers?
Okay, maybe not, but maybe you have a point there.
Exactly. And then Murray just showed up for like 2 games out of the 7 games.
Well, I think if they played like that, the way they played against Timberwolves, I think even with Joker, I think Lakers win. But I think it's also like the way the teams are constructed. The rosters are constructed like around their stars. So I think that would just be like a bad team for LUKA. But here's my. You want to finish? Why do you think Joker is better? Or
Yeah, I think it's better because I don't think anybody I don't think there's any superstar in this league who does it by himself compared to Joker.
Well, LUKA did.
I don't think LUKA did. LUKA has Kyrie. Kyrie is a superstar. He's like a top 50 player, and he's been playing up to that level.
Yeah, that's true.
And he has a deep team on top of that performing. Like, right. I would agree with you if Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon stepped up like how they did against the Lakers, and if they kept the same and then they lost, then I would have agreed. You know what? They had good players. They just got outplayed. But it was a clear disparity in teams, and I do feel like just think about it this way. If you remove LUKA out of the Mavs and if you remove Joker out of the Nuggets, what would be the worst team?
Yeah, okay. I think you have a point there. Mostly because the reason I would agree with that is I do think that Nuggets have better players like on paper. But I think as a team, they don't have a leader. Like Jamal Murray should have been that leader, but Kyrie is more of a leader and he's a better player, like just one-on-one player to player against Jamal Murray. I think like Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, I think Michael Porter Jr. should be the 3rd best player in that whole group. But you're right, he hasn't played up to his standards after the Lakers series. And I just think he's doing himself a disservice by playing like that. But okay, but
look at it this way. Like Murray, he played 2 games and they won both games. So as long as Joker got them help, they won.
Yeah,
and the problem is that he just had 0 help the whole time. And if you could see, like in Game 7, Joker should not be taking so many threes, but at the end, he just had to try shooting because he had no help anyway. And he tried to take it in his own hand. And yeah, he is not the best 3-point shooter. I know that, but you can't be good in everything, right?
Okay, yeah. Well, LUKA can.
No, LUKA doesn't have a post compared to Joker.
Well, he could. Like, okay. So let me just if he chose to, okay, he's that skilled. let me just read out some of his stats, okay? This is why. So in the conference finals against the Timberwolves, he's averaged 32 points, 47%, 44% from 3. Where else? His free throw percentage has gone up to 84%, which was his only weakness, I think, offensively, was his free throw percentage. And where's his rebounds? Yeah, 9.6 rebounds, 8.2 assists. That's what he's averaged. He's gone like 36, 33, 32, 33, 28, and by the year of 25, he's made now 5-team All-NBA, 5 in a row, which is actually surprisingly more than Steph Curry has in his whole career. LUKA's already passed him in just by the age of 25. Jokic is 29, so LUKA still has 4 more years to get to that. I do think he should have been MVP, but we'll put that aside. We don't deal in ifs. But those are a couple of the reasons, and the main reason I'll say why I think he's. I think after this play, I had Joker best player up until the playoffs, but then seeing the thing that I liked about LUKA over Joker is that now it's like a two-game sample, two big game samples where closeout games, Game 7 against Phoenix, and now game 2 years ago, and then now Game 5 against the Wolves. He just came out and said, you know what? I'm going to finish this game before it even starts. That's a superstar. Like, that's the best player in the league.
You also got to see the defense against him versus defense against Joker. Because, like, if you look at
I do think he had better defenders, like with Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels. I don't think like Karl-Anthony Towns.
Anthony can't guard Luka. He can't guard Luka.
Yeah, but like Karl-Anthony Towns couldn't guard Joker.
No, yeah, but the team was constructed to face Joker. So
I just think
Cat. Yeah, and on top of that, like when they were double team Joker had no one to pass to. The thing with Luka, when they try to double team Luka, like Luka is really good. No one is arguing whether he's good or not. The thing is, Luka could pass it to Kyrie, and Kyrie did play really good. The problem with the other side was the team was first made for Joker, made to play Joker. And on top of that is when he tried to make the correct play, like when Luka makes the correct play, like passing it to Kyrie or passing it to anyone, Lively, anybody.
PJ Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Yeah. They made the shot. And the problem with that happens is like, see, if Minnesota had a good defense against Luka and then he outperformed, I would have got that. I don't think Minnesota doesn't have that good defenders for Luka, like specifically for Luka, like how they.
I think Jaden McDaniels and Nickeil Alexander-Walker could be those guys, but that's the thing about Luka, man. Like his main thing is like you said, like if he gets double teamed, the dude was hitting like logo threes he just came out and just smacked him in the face and said, you know what, I'm gonna and now it's like a 2-game sample where he's done the first 2 quarters, or I think even the first quarter, where he had more points than the opponent entire team, where he just said like, you know what, that's it. And his game winner over Gobert, which I think in your favor, the defense was just so stupid, where Minnesota's up by 2 points and they're letting Rudy Gobert be on an island for hitting a 3. Like it's like just all you have to do is make sure they don't hit a 3. Like that's literally the only strategy. All you have to do is guard the perimeter and make sure either double team him or like make sure.
Why is Gobert guarding Luka?
Because he called for a switch.
Like, he's so slow.
Exactly. Luka even joked. He's like I'm slow, but I can move faster than Gobert.
Exactly. Like how is Gobert gonna do that? See, this is what I mean. Minnesota had no answer for Luka because he's a good player. That partly it is because he's such a good player.
Yeah.
So I do think Luka is an amazing player. Yeah, but I just felt like they have the answer to guard Joker. And on top of that, Joker could not make the right play to pass it to anyone because Mario was a non-factor for 5 of the games. Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. I think Gordon played good 1 game out of the 7. And Michael Porter Jr. was just non-existent throughout. Michael Porter Jr. is pretty much what Cat did in this series. Like Cat
he was so bad.
Yeah, Cat is a superstar, so he should have been better. But he was a non-factor, right? That's what mattered. Yeah.
We'll start I'll start a rant about Cat in just a second because.
Yeah, but let's get to the Timberwolves and.
Okay, but let me just make one last point. The another was his. Luka's confidence and his swagger, dude. The way he was trash talking the fans is what I love about him. Like he hit that shot over Gobert. He hit that shot over Gobert, starts trash talking to Gobert, looks at the fans and he's like, "Go home, B." And then the Game 5 was the best one where he turns to the guy behind Snoop Dogg and he's like, "Who's Frank now, mofo?" You know, I won. That's why I love him.
Luka is definitely the best closer. Luka is definitely the second best player.
The best series closer, I would go as far as saying.
I agree. I think he's the best closer for sure. Like,
and I think in your favor was like I think they were just more scared that Kyrie might be able to hit a 3-pointer in comparison to Jamal Murray. Like if one or the other passes out, so I think they were like more guarding them.
And they knew Michael Porter Jr. isn't hitting anything.
Right.
He would have just been sitting on the bench.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So we've decided that I think we've agreed that Luka is the best player. So we'll just move on.